My name is Victor Osumi. Once again, I'm Delta Airlines Managing Director and President for Japan. I joined Delta a little bit before pandemic, 2019, and before that, I was Area Vice President for one of the global hotel company, and I was responsible for Japan and Micronesia. Though I used to fly for a living, I was kind of away from aviation for almost 25 years, working for the hotel business. So I'm very happy to be back in aviation with the airline. Delta, I think, is main focus is continue to be customer experience, and no doubt about it. And of course, that including the safety of the customer and safety of our employee. That's for sure. And with that said, I just mentioned a little while ago, I think risk-free, the cleanest, and of course, giving comfort to the customer is one of the priority for us. And I think last few years, we keep engaging our customer, explaining about how we clean the planes and how safe it is to fly the aircraft, and engaging our pilot, engaging our mechanics. We continue to engage a customer either virtually or on the social network or any kind of digital form that we can transform. And I think with that said, yes, it was a tough 2.5 years, but I think we should be able to bring back to where we are around 2024. In 2022 will be start of making profitability moving forward. I think Q2, Q3, Q4 as we move forward, ended towards the year, I think we're doing better job giving experiences, better customer experiences, and I think that's leading to our profitability. We are known as awarded airlines, and I think that credit goes to all the motivated professional employee that we serve, our valuable customers. And I think all the awards that we're receiving in the past reflect to that. So I like to thank our customers for choosing Delta, and I really like to extend particularly to our hardworking employee to make it happen. We continue to be more efficient. We do take this time as the time revisit what could be more efficient and sustainable. So we have retired some of the insufficient aircraft, and we are bringing in next generation aircraft, which give us 25% more efficient. And obviously we review the services in flight as well. Any opportunity we could lighten in a way the weight of the aircraft, which could reflect on customer services. So without avoiding inexperience or unexperience of customers, we just like to look at anywhere from utensils, anywhere from drink services. We change from the glass bottle to aluminum wine bottles, which really tastes no difference, but it really lighten. And of course, the customer experience will be same or maybe better because its freshness never change. And I think we also giving opportunity to speed up refurbishing, transforming the terminals in the US, like LaGuardia and also Los Angeles. And recently in my part of the area, we just reopened, or we just newly opened Sky Club Lounge in Haneda. And we already have Sky Club in Narita when we served in Narita before, but we just reopened Haneda Sky Club Lounge. So this would give and enables us to provide a better experience, the customer experience. And I think that's what we do better with our competitors. Even before pandemic, we've been always focusing on sustainability, and it's one of those, very high priority. Of course, the customer safety is very important. keeping our employees very important. But of course, sustainability continue to be our focus and speeded up some process. As mentioned, we retire some of the insufficient aircraft, and now we are switching into the next generation aircraft again, which is going to save us tremendous amount of fuel, and that would cause into less CO2. And we also looking at changing our grand equipment, like a trucks or the tow trucks, whatever it is, to electrify 50% in the next 5 years or so. So it's maybe a small steps, but we're taking these one step at a time to make sure we contribute to the sustainability. And also these days, the customer wants to know how far in advance we focusing on sustainability. For example, when our salespeople talk to the corporate customers, they always want to know what we're doing in sustainability. So that become main focus for our customers as well. And we again listen and act. So we always try to be best of our cases to become sustainability. New normal or not new normal, but I think even before pandemic, I think people who has tendency to pay more for the value, meaning if they feel it's worthwhile to pay more, I think people continue to buy that. I came from hotel business, like I said. Used to be, I think, people choose by the brand, but I think our customers and consumers start choose by whatever they pay, they know they get that experience. So rather than choosing by brand, I think some of the customers from hotel, they choose the hotel because they pay for this amount, they will get something in return. We start seeing that trend in the airline as well. We start to see people willing to pay more or willing to pay premium for experiences. For example, we have Delta One Suite, and we also have premium economy, which will provide more experiences, better experiences, more comfort. And I think people are willing to pay more than that. I know the price has been high, but it's somewhat out of our control, such as a few surcharges and extra. But I think we, as an airline, try to provide better services and best services there is, so they would experience better customers experience throughout the flight. And even being efficient aircraft, it's not just being sustainable, but also flying sufficient aircraft to give a little bit comfort as they fly long haul. So that itself is investment that we make, besides the investment we make at the airport and also the lounges. We continue to, first of all, look for, again, going back to how people feel comfortable to travel. And I think one of the things is the touchless. So we also have, technology. It's more like digitalized technology and something related to digital. It's more like a self-back drops. We have a people can access to Fly Delta or Delta.com, and then what we have more apps called Fly Delta. They could just kind of put all the information before even they arriving into the airport. So once they come to the airport, they can go to the self-back drops, and they can do anything with the digital, not meeting in person. Whoever comfortable meeting in person, more personal services, that is still available. But I think we like to give more comfort to people. Still not sure if they can have a person-to-person services, so we're really improving these touchless type of experiences. Even at the gate, I think it's way in advance in the US, and of course some of the international flight, particularly into Japan, it's already implemented. But it's face technology, so you don't really have to show anything to be on board. It's all safe ID type of touchless experience you would experience. Now, this is one of the newest technology we're trying out at the Detroit airport right now, is we call it parallel reality, which once people is engaged with the Flight Delta or through smartphone, you could go to the gate and there's a big board. It used to be just a listing of the flights, but if it's automatically connecting to the personal experiences, that you will see some said, oh, Victor, your gate is to your right. So you can go up to about 100 passenger on the screen without, of course, we have to worry about the Privacy Act. So it's not really providing a lot of detailed information, but instead of finding you the flight you exactly be on, Victor, your gate will be Q13, take a right. This kind of experience we call a parallel reality, and we are starting off at the Detroit airport right now, and hopefully these things will be more, and of course crypto or database, whatever it is, we continue to be in advance hopefully, and we spend and invest more money into the digitalization.